Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your first tarot reading for June on this brand new channel Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and I will be your tarot reader for this video. I'll be doing monthly, weekly tarot card readings for every sign, as well as weekend energy checks. So be sure to like and subscribe and make sure your bell notification is on so you get updated as soon as I drop another video. And today we're going to do a reading for the month of June. I have set the intention for this reading to be for all placements. So check your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign if this reading doesn't resonate with you today. But do bear in mind that this is a collective reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Right, let's just jump straight into it, shall we, Scorpio? Let's see what June has in store for you. Let's go, Scorpio. Ooh. Okay, let's see what we have. Make sure we've got the right screen on. Right, here we go, Scorpio. Do we have for our Scorps? Okay, Scorpio, let's go. Let's just make sure we're all in frame. We're all in the house here. There we go. Right, we can all be seen. Right. So how we're kicking off the month. Oh, moving on to calmer waters. Well, that's good news. Looks like you might be leaving some chaos behind, as is traditionally kind of suggested by the Six of Cups. So the water here is quite choppy, but it's actually clear skies moving forward. Well, let's see where it is that you're heading towards. Is that something that you've done in your recent past and your current energy? Where are we at, Scorpio? Oh, the Knight of Pentacles, so still moving. So this is very much an emotional time for you, Scorpio, moving on to something, but it's actually showing up in your reality. So whatever's going on internally, so there's been some kind of internal movement, some internal shift, that is now, in the present moment, starting to manifest in your material reality via the Knight of Pentacles. So it's slow movement, but progress is progress, Scorpio. And where are you going? Oh, to the Four of Swords, so you're going to chill out. You're going to a place of rest. So what's been going on? It looks like a very peaceful month for you in June. I mean, these are all very positive cards. Even though swords can sometimes come up as a bit of a challenging suit, just to do with the mind, and you think of images like the Nine of Swords or the Eight of Swords, but these swords are actually probably some of my favourites because they're actually times of quiet contemplation. So what's going on in your mind? You're wanting to move forward. You're starting to materialise what it is that you want to move towards, but then for some reason we kind of stop. But it's not, at least from the first three cards, I'm not getting that it's a full stop. It's almost like you're measuring your progress as you go along with whatever it is that you're doing. So this could be a person, a place, a situation, a feeling. It's almost like I can see you going, right, I'm here at point A, we want to get to point B, but I've put 3 check marks in between, and I'm just going to keep checking in with myself as I go along, which is great. Good measured progress. But let's just see what that progress is all about and where it's coming from, Scorpio, because I want to know. You got me intrigued already. Oh, right, okay, you've been waiting on something. Seven of Pentacles, supporting the Six of Swords. Oh, I always struggle to get the middle card. If you look at any other videos. Oh, yeah, we've got the Ace of Wands, which is saying something sparked. There's a spark of energy that's coming from within to move on. So you're either moving on from something or you're moving towards something else. The Magician. Oh, this is like optimal manifesting, Scorpio. Because the Magician card, again, a card of manifestation, as above, so below. People think manifesting is all doing and action and fire and drive, and you go here and you go there. And yeah, that's an element to manifesting with the Magician, but a lot of it comes from internal. It's like heart alignment. And if you notice the detail on the Four of Swords, so the swords at the top are actually aligning with the third eye, throat and heart chakras. And then the fourth sword underneath is sort of like the alignment of all chakras. So you are aligning, Scorpio, into this brand new beginning. But let's see, where's this coming from? Oh, Ace of Cups, the Empress, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Right, something here. You've planted a seed in the past that gave you emotional fulfillment. I'm not seeing huge changes here, but something to do with your emotions, something emotional that caught your attention, that you were invested in. It was a brand new emotional beginning, but you've been waiting for this fruit to harvest. I'm going to clarify the cards in a minute, because it seems that you are kind of moving on from this situation into something brand new. This is a project that has come to some kind of natural completion. Like, I see you kind of like accepting it, being like, oh, okay. Like, you've not just left it with a bang. There's no tower here or anything. It's kind of like, right, done that. On to the next thing now. Oh. So you're in your Empress energy here. Yeah, you've completed some kind of cycle. I mean, usually the World card indicates that, but I'm feeling either this is a full completion and you're on something new, or it's the same project, person or place, but it's like almost like the first phase is done. Like, for example, when you're dating, you're like, yeah, you know what, we're in the dating phase, we see each other a few times a week, let's move on to more commitment. You know, let's look at spending more time together, or maybe look at joining our resources together, or meeting each other's families, and slowly working towards that. That's not what the cards are saying, that's just an example. So that would be an example of you're in the same place, but you're pushing it forward. There's a very gentle energy with this. It's very, very subtle, Scorpio, very subtle. And of course, we've got the Queen of Swords here. You've decided, you are in charge here. You've decided you've reached clarity over a situation, and then that's when you're starting to manifest the next stage. But I think from everyone else around you, it probably looks like you're not doing very much. But there's actually a lot going on. A lot of internal work happening for you in June, Scorpio. Right, I'm going to jump straight in and clarify. See if we're on the right track here, Scott. Alright. To clarify today, I'm using the Egyptian Art Nouveau Tarot. I absolutely love this deck. It is very intricate artwork, which is absolutely beautiful. But on this camera, you can't see it too well. So all of the important cards that stand out to me, I will always show them to you so you can see all the details. Anything that stands out, anything that catches my eye, I will tell you all about it, Scorpio. Right, I'm going to clarify the Six of Cups first. Okay. Oh, Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and Judgment. Yeah, you made a decision. Again, I don't think it was a quick decision. You're slowly coming to the realization that you need to move away from something, or something in your life needs to change direction. And I'm getting towards it being closer commitment. I'm not seeing, and it's coming from you, I'm not seeing another energy here yet. This all seems to be coming from you, because we've got the Queen of Pentacles here, which is all about your own self-worth. But you are juggling two energies, and then with Judgment. So it's like you are making a decision. I have a feeling there is another energy involved. And that energy doesn't have to be a person. There's something else in the wings for you, Scorpio. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, we've got the Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, that's kind of a lack of commitment, or kind of what you're wanting to work on. The Six of Pentacles, that's about balance, give and take, yeah. And oh my goodness, you've got the Six of Swords again. Yes, definitely moving on. Moving towards a greater commitment of some kind. Either someone's coming in to offer you more commitment, or you are initiating that commitment to a project, to a person, or to a place. Right, I'm really curious about the Four of Swords now here, Scorpio. Four of Swords, rest. Why rest? Why have you stopped? Everything seems to be going really well. Okay, oh, we've got the Five of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so it looks as though the person, place, or thing that you want to develop is, their energy is not there yet. There are a couple of pentacles behind you, Scorpio. I mean, I can see you here. You are raring to go. You've got a heart full of love and joy. You're reaching your alignment, but there's still something lacking here with that Five of Pentacles. And this Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords can be a little bit like willful blindness or intuition. And I think that you know that whoever or whatever you're wanting to continue on this journey with, I can't see them not being on the journey with you, but they're a few steps back. And that's you over here with the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is all about planting seeds, waiting for them to ripen, and then it's like you just kind of like moving off. Going, right, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. That's a Judgment card here. We've been going back and forth on this for ages with the Two of Pentacles. I need to go find my fulfillment with the Queen of Pentacles, so I'm going to move away. Come with me or don't come with me. That's kind of the attitude that I'm getting from you, your energy there, Scorpio, but there's someone else who's kind of lagging behind you a little bit. But let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Let's just see if we can get a little bit more information on that energy. We have, oh yeah, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, right? And the World. Okay, something may have possibly ended. Sorry, Scorpio, I don't mean to laugh. You can get heavy energies some come through sometimes. So as a tarot reader, you kind of have to lighten it a little bit for yourself. But it looks like you decided to end something because they were taking too long. You were working at it. Eight of Pentacles. Ten of Swords was like, right, this is not working out for me. And you've got the World card here. Scorpio, I'm so sorry for whatever didn't work out, but this is just slow energy. This did not happen overnight, and I don't think you're entirely surprised. I'm just going to go quickly clarify the Ace of Cups. See, as a reader, I will clarify intuitively, so while I do stick to a kind of a similar format, which is left-right, I will clarify as called, because life is not straightforward, Scorpio, so neither are my readings. Right, what have we got with the Ace of Cups for Scorpio? We've got the Emperor. Oh, we've got the Knight of Swords. And we've got the Empress. Okay, yeah, this is definitely another energy. Another energy that I believe was probably a long-term established relationship, or it was maybe some kind of soul bond or contract that you had in place with somebody that might not have lasted that long in the material, but there is definitely a familiarity there, because it's very rare you get the Emperor and the Empress come out with, underneath, the Ace of Cups. This was something really, really fulfilling for you at some point, Scorpio. But then the King of Swords is here. The King of Swords he actually came out in between the Emperor and the Empress. So there was some kind of communication issue here. Or both of the energies are very much not on the same page. So you're wanting to go that way, they're wanting to go that way. Not necessarily wanting to separate, but the vision that you had for the future together was very different. But you are both of an equal kind of energy. So it's like you must have had, like, I'm thinking kindred spirit. So it was kind of assumed that you were on the same page, because you probably had a lot in common. You were probably having a very powerful, maybe balanced energy exchange, but the direction that you were both wanting to go in was different, or is different. In the past, it was different, at least. And at some point, you decided just to go, oh, okay, well, I'm off. Right, that's the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands will be able to shine a bit of light on that. Oh, yeah, we've got the Magician again. Double Magician, Scorpio. You definitely manifested this. Now, I don't mean that in a blaming kind of way. I can see in the recent past here that you kind of gave it all that you could. It's just sometimes people are not in alignment with us, even though they can feel very much like they're in alignment with us. But we've got the Ace of Wands, the Magician, clarifying the Ace of Wands. Ooh, we've got a jumper here. Oh my, we've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I'm done waiting, look. You can't write this, Scorpio, you can't write it. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Done waiting. Going impatient, but I don't think you were being impatient. This seems like you've waited a while for this. This has not been a rash decision, Scorpio. Not rash at all. And yeah, the Page of Wands. So that's you just doing right. The Page of Wands is And the court cards, playful curiosity, youth, a youthful curiosity. So it's almost as if the cards are telling me here that you had this, right, I know this isn't fulfilling me, but what now? What do I do next? And you've been looking into it. But all you know is something's got to change. Either within this dynamic or outside of it. Okay, let's clarify the Magician. The Magician is telling us here, what are you manifesting, Scorpio? What is Scorpio manifesting in June? We've got the Page of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. And we have the Three of Wands. Yeah, you're wanting to reconnect or at least stay connected to this energy. But there's a lot of discontent within yourself because they are not moving at the same pace as you. So you're almost like, not clinging on to the relationship. I wouldn't say that. I'd say there's a hope there, I think. Or at least you're trying. You're the one who's putting in the work. You're the one who's going to want to go back and see what's going on back there. Where are you? Where are you? I moved ahead. I have matured in this relationship or situation. But you haven't. You have stayed the same. I need you to come along with me. The other energy's kind of not there. They're not there, but they've got a different path in mind. Because I'm not seeing them. I'm seeing the energy less and less. The other energy less and less as we go into the near future. I mean, who knows? The Empress and the Queen of Swords, they'll probably have the final say on this one. So let's see. Let's qualify the Empress. We've got the Page, the King, the Queen, the Knight. Sorry, the Knight of Cups, the Tower, right, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is completely shaking the foundation of whatever it is that you two had. And again, if you're not here for love and it's not love related, this could be with a job. This could be with a family member. There was a way that your relationship was for a long while. And at some point in the recent past, you were like, right, no, things have to change now. Can't keep doing this. You're either with me or you're without me. And it's come from this tower realization. Again, I think this is quite a subtle tower because it's down here in the subconscious. But it's like, you're presenting here as an Empress, and we've only got a little King of Cups. The Ace of Swords. It's you realising that there are other things that you want to invest your emotions and your energy into that are going to keep up with you. Because you've been waiting on something just too long. This is you saying, Scorpio, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Okay, could you clarify that Queen of Swords, just to make sure we're all still in view. Queen of Swords. What's Queen of Swords got for us? For June, for Scorpio, please. Oh, Ace of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's not been easy for you. But you've got a brand new emotional beginning here. We've got a brand new emotional beginning with the Ace of Cups. I would love to see this with the Queen of Swords. So you're only going to get what you want by actually standing your ground and saying, this is what I want. To protect your self-interest, but it's incredibly difficult for you to do so. But I can see you doing it anyway. That's what really kickstarts your manifestation. It's like verbalizing it. Even just verbalizing it to yourself, because with the Eight of Swords being here, it's almost like you know, but you haven't even told yourself that this isn't right, that this person, place, thing is not moving in the direction that I want to move into. So I have to move there myself and hope that they catch up with me, or it's done back here with the world. You are done waiting. We know that much. Whether the relationship is done, I don't know, because I'm seeing that the energy is still here in the recent future, but it needs untangling. they are stuck wherever it is that they are, and they don't seem to want to be budging much. And you have probably expressed your impatience. You're the one driving the relationship or place or situation forward. You're the one initiating progress, initiating change, because that's what life wants to do naturally. It wants to shift, it wants to change. And if you've got an energy attached to you that does not want to shift or change, that's when you have to start thinking about, well, are they not coming with me on the next part of my journey here? Because, I mean, we've got the world here, something ended. Probably just your patience ended. That's what I'm getting. I'm not saying the relationship's ended or the situation, but your patience with it has certainly ended, Scorpio. It's time for you to move on. I mean, you've got so many correlating cards here that it's moving a long time. So I think you're currently on that journey. But there's still a lot of communication you need to do with this other energy attached to you for you to express your wants and needs. They're there though. And the communication does soften as the month goes on. Because over here, you've got the Queen of Swords down here. So all the things that you want to say, they're kind of coming out anyway, Scorpio. So if there's Scorpio, I feel like I'm tapping into a group of Scorpios here that have something that they want to say. They are afraid of saying it because they don't want their relationship or their situation to collapse completely. But it's coming out in other ways. Do you know when we're irritated with somebody or we're heartbroken? You try and hide it, but your habits might change. You're getting less sleep, you're more restless, you're in a bad mood, or you're irritated. It's manifesting in other ways. So shoving those feelings deep down and saying the thing that you want to say to this person. It's the key to filling your cup back up, but there's a lot of frustration. I'm feeling frustration. It's coming out frustrated. It's coming out directionless with the Knight of Wands here. And you're still kind of suffering. There's lack. And maybe you're talking to another person and saying, look, this is what I need. And you're just met with a blank response. The Four of Swords. So you're resting on it. I mean, you're not... You want to go, right, sod this. Turn over the Monopoly board. I'm done. Start again. But this other energy is very, very reluctant to do so. They're just like, nope, I'm in my safe zone. I don't want to progress any further. I'm good with how it is. But Scorpio, if someone's not aligning with where you're going, you have to ask yourself whether or not you can continue as you are. How much are you willing to bend yourself? How much are you willing to stay silent for the comfort of other people around you? How much are you willing to hold yourself back from achieving your goals and dreams? Because you're afraid to lose something that may possibly not be for you. Probably something a lot better out there, where you haven't got to hold your tongue to get what you want. Or you haven't got to, basically pretend everything's okay. Yeah, everything's fine. Oh, yeah, we're okay. We're fine. When deep down it's not fine. The boat is rocking. Over here with the Six of Swords. Right, I'm just going to get some universal advice for you at this point, Scorpio. See what the universe has for you. Either way, you're taking charge, Scorpio. And you're doing it in a really measured way, which is the best way. You're not just going in there gun-ho, shouting your demands. That's never the way to go. And to be honest, that's not really how Scorpios operate anyway. So I'm not surprised to see this kind of energy in your spread for June, where you're just being like methodical about it. Okay. Right, universe, what do we have for Scorpios? Do you have any advice for our lovely Scorps with this transitional time? We've got the Two of Arrows, indecision, which is also like following your gut, following your instinct, and it's injustice in it. Also, I didn't introduce the new deck. This is a Wildwood Tarot, which I used to clarify universal messages. It's a lovely deck, but all of the details of the decks that I tend to use are in the description box below. Anyway, back to your universal advice, Scorpio. Oh, the blasted oak. We have got the, which is the tower. You've got the tower twice here. Something, if you don't say something or act on something to progress yourself forward to where your soul and your heart needs to be, the universe will intervene and do something on your behalf. Sometimes we keep ourselves stuck and then life comes along and goes, right, here you go, and it just pushes you in a new direction anyway. And I feel like this is something that is building up, it's been building up for you for a while, Scorpio. We've got the Queen of Bows in reverse, the hair, that's actually what I was just saying. So the Queen of Bows is the Queen of Wands traditionally, and she is a hare, but normally she's, you know, a woman in the crown, and she's holding a sunflower to the sun because she's manifesting her desires, her wants, her wishes. Yours is in reverse, which can be about going inwards, almost attracting the opposite of what you want, because you are not expressing yourself, because you need a blasted oak to shake down your foundations and turn everything upside down. Everything's already upside down, Scorpio. It's about shaking things to be the right way up. I mean, this is in balance. This is about, again, it's very similar to the energy of the Eight of Swords, which is kind of, again, I mean, I don't like to say, but a bit willful blindness of, yeah, we're in the same place. Yeah, we're on track to hit all these milestones, yeah. But then, you know, at the end of the day, you go home and you're like, no, I'm not really getting it. And maybe this has kind of breadcrumbing all over it in a way. That this is the energy attached to you can just show up, give you a little morsel that looks a little bit like what you want. You go, okay, yeah, that's enough. Well, it's not enough, Scorpio. It's not enough. Not to maintain your own inner peace and equilibrium. Your inner empress of fertility and abundance, she needs more than scraps to keep going. You don't want to be on a feast of scraps and maybe one days and what ifs, and because there's an energy within you that is just bursting to get out here with the Ace of Cups. This is a brand new emotional beginning for you. But it's manifesting itself as lack. And nothing happening and no drive, but there's so much going on. And of course, you're Scorpio. Everything's going on underneath the surface. Everything's going on. And I have a feeling when you come to this person and go, right, I've had enough, I'm doing this, you're with me or you're without me, it's actually going to be quite a shock to them, even though it's not a shock to you because you have been processing this the whole time. Very, very interesting read for June, Scorpio. It looks like you are making some moves. You're going to have a lot of changes, but it's the 6th month of the year. It's probably, if you're going to change your life, it's probably the best month of the year to do it. And I don't see anything holding you back here apart from yourself and potentially this other energy. Just kind of like a dead weight dragging you down. You got to recall, you've got 2 empresses here. Double empress. With an emperor. You got to go Scorpio. Through June, you're going to go find that cup. Anyway, I'm going to leave the reading here for you for June, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me here over at Esotera Tarot in the Zen Den. If this reading resonated with you, click like and subscribe. And do check back for more Scorpio readings coming in the next couple of weeks. And check your other placements as well. Anyway, great to see you, Scorpio. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.